All right, my friends. Aaron here bringing you your daily horoscope for a very, very exciting Tuesday, 3rd of December, 2019. All right, we've got a lot of really cool energy going on here. We've got a lot of energy at the nines, okay? We've got Mars at 9 degrees of Scorpio, the North Node at 9 degrees of Cancer, South Node at 9 degrees of Capricorn, Venus moved to 9 degrees of Capricorn, and the Moon over there in Pisces is going to be making this connection starting out in the early degrees of Pisces in the morning, and it will come to a little later in the day, the 9th degree of Pisces. So it's going to complete this grand water trine again, but a little bit differently than it has been before. And of course, it's going to create the sextile at 9 degrees of water, 9 degrees of Earth, Capricorn, 9 degrees of water, Scorpio. Okay, so that's going to create that kite formation, which is really, really powerful energy. So this is what, 1 p.m. Let me fast forward time here, So we're going to be feeling that, right? Look at that, around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, but we're still feeling it earlier. We see, it's harder to see here, sextile going over to Venus, okay, in the South Node, Venus, sextile over here to Mars. Mars creating the septile to Jupiter, and then we've got the Moon creating the septile to Saturn. Okay, this is just a lot of beautiful energy. Look at this, it looks like a big diamond, and that's what's kind of fun. Like at the 9th degree of Cancer, it's like the very first steps of cutting a diamond, a big beautiful diamond, a perfect diamond. This is the representation of our life, okay? And we're taking the very first steps in cutting this diamond, and that's going to create what? There's going to be a bit of pressure from us. It's like, okay, if we have this perfect thing in front of us, we don't want to mess it up, Sometimes we have this blank canvas, this blank piece of paper, and we're hesitant to not want to do something because we don't want to ruin it. We don't want to ruin the paint's expensive, the canvas is expensive, the brushes are expensive and time consuming. We don't want to mess it up, right? So we're not messing anything up right now. We're taking our time, and we've been training for this moment. We've been training for this, and we have a focus and attention to detail. We're patient, like we talked about over the weekend, the mother leading the child patiently up the stairs. We have that kind of energy right now where it's just like we can be patient and diligent and structured at looking at this diamond and slowly starting to carve it, right? Now, the 9th degree of Scorpio is all about camaraderie. It's like the big supper table, and we're bringing everyone together, okay? So we get to see our friends who maybe we haven't seen in a while, which is an exciting thing. We're going to reach out or hear from people that we haven't heard from in a hot minute, okay? And the emotional moon over there in Neptune, right, at the 9th degree, this is about seeing it's like seeing the path without seeing the path, knowing our destination. It's like the plane flying above the clouds, right? And knowing where we need to go. We don't need to see the road, okay? We have faith. The sun is still in Sagittarius. We're having faith in our journey, faith in the unknown, all right? I don't know. We're going to get there. I don't know who it's going to be or what's going to be said or what's going to happen. We have trust in this unknown. We have trust in the universe, trust and faith. So this beautiful water trine is really exciting. But the point of this is all about Venus. Venus at the 9th degree of Capricorn, the South Node at the 9th degree of Capricorn, which is about letting go, right? And the 9th, so Venus is everything we want, love, and desire. We've been leading up to this day, and it feels really good. Okay, that Venus is the first one, then the sun's going to get there, then Mercury, then Mars is taking his sweet time. Obviously that's not going to come until a little bit later on. But Venus is being there first because it's our love, our wants, and our desires. Okay, in the committed sign of Capricorn, letting go of fear and the rewards that follow for letting go of fear. So think of it like this. If you don't have fear in your heart, Look at who is Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin, all right? I think he's the guy I'm thinking of, the crocodile hunter, right? Oh, crikey. Fearlessness, his beautiful open heart led him to having relationships with animals that people would fear, animals that people do fear, but it's the fearlessness and having that heart so open, so loving and caring that the other animals sense no fear from him. There was that those adrenal glands weren't, sweating and then, they can sense that fear, right? And so can human beings, so can we. So it's like if you're nervous about something, we don't have to talk about if you are nervous about it. This is about letting go of that feeling, letting go of the nervousness, to ask that person out, or that nervousness to start the new job, to start the new career, to start painting the picture, right? And you can have these beautiful, beautiful relationships that we did not think were possible. And that's the beauty of this Neptune still creating the sextile over to Saturn, okay? Is we get to create the life that we've been dreaming of. It's not unobtainable, okay? And the past couple of days with the moon in Aquarius, it's like we have a vision for something. We have a vision for what we want, what we desire, what we need. Not for how things just are, but thinking about them and bringing them into the heart space, our emotional feels of already receiving them, So lining all of this stuff up, having faith in our journey. We don't need to see the road to know that where we're going to reach our destination, and we can maneuver through the clouds, right? We can see our old friends and be merry. We can see someone who we haven't seen maybe in a long time, someone we might have had a falling out with. On days like this, stuff can kind of happen. It's very, very beautiful energy. And again, carving this diamond, creating this masterpiece, painting our picture, writing our book, writing the story of our lives without the fear that's been holding us back. So what do we really want, love, and desire in this lifetime? Who is it that we love, want, and desire that we want to share with in this lifetime? Because today is a very, very magical day to communicate, to reach out, to receive, to be open to hearing, be open to speaking our truth. Mercury's still moving through the shadow, so we can still expect, some reminiscence of the past to come up on a day like this. But again, coming in, the most important thing is like that Steve Irwin part, of going into this completely fearless. You're going into the lion's den, and it's not scary at all. These are your friends, We're not afraid of this feeling, not afraid of this unknown, because our hearts are pure. In King Jupiter up there in Capricorn now as well, we're re-governing ourselves, okay? We have a sense of, doing the due diligence of whatever we need to do to create these things to happen. What do we need to do to let go of that fear? It's abundant, And we're getting this cool connection right now. It's slowly going to creep, but Uranus is making a trine over there to Jupiter as well. So Jupiter says more. And in the sign of Capricorn, it's the way that we're governing ourselves, right? This is, hey, we need structure, we need order, we need discipline. That's the only way that we're going to get to the top of the mountain is by putting one foot in front of another and not going backward, okay? So going one foot in front of another and then releasing whatever weight we don't need out of our backpack. Are we carrying the whole fridge? We don't need to. We just need what do we need to get us up to that point? So it's a very exciting, that connection alone is really powerful because it's a great release and an abundant release. And then we have this Venus energy is all the feels, all the exciting stuff in life, fearlessness, going into whatever is in front of us with an open heart, open eyes to experience new experiences, It's a great day. I can't say enough about this. So whatever is going on, walk into the lion's den with a smile to see your buddies, Have a beautiful Tuesday, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow.